One of the characters that everyone loves that you've done is the Lucius Malfoy.
Him.
And him. Harry Potter is a big deal.
Yeah.
When you start creating a popular character like that, where do you begin? Where do you start?
Honestly, or
yes.
for the television show?
Honestly.
Honestly, I myself. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Because Alan Rickman was already in the first film. Alan Rickman never was a man better at playing sinister than him.
Fantastic.
And so I went. They had me in a suit with short hair like me. You know, when I saw the sketches, and I went and I said I need a wig. They went, well, Dumbledore wears a wig, and I went, it's a one-wig film, the Harry Potter.
I think we can afford 2 wigs. Yeah,
you know,
come on.
I'll lend you
Harry
some
Potter.
money.
Yeah.
So I got a wig, and they had me in a suit. And I said, can I wear like a cape and fur and stuff? And so they lent me they said, well, we've got a suit for you to try on and show the director, Chris Columbus. And I said, well, can I just borrow? And I took a curtain. And I wrapped a curtain around me. And I went down with like a tinfoil wig. And I went down to the set, and Chris Columbus was there directing something. And the guy said, oh, we got Jason for a look. And he went, where? And I went, just me. And he went, what's on your head? And I said, imagine, if you will, a long blonde wig. And he went, did you see the sketches? And I went, no, I get it, but I don't think he wants hair like a muggle. And he said, is that right? Is that a curtain? I go, it is, but imagine a cape. And he said, okay, sure, is that it? And I said, well, I was thinking a cane would be good. I could pull my wand out of it and have a snake at the top. And he said, no. The wands just appear from anywhere. We don't know where that's the conceit. I said, I know, but I was thinking mine could appear from my cane. And he took about 3 seconds and he went, I think the toy guys are going to love you.
Oh, wow.
But all of that came from terror at having to share a screen with Alan Rickman. And then I came up with a voice, I thought the most irritating voice I could think of, that made you just hear a syllable and want to punch him with the That was the idea.
No.
Yeah. And so I tried it out in the first rehearsal, and Chris Columbus went, okay, Jason, look, I went with the thing and the thing and the thing, but like, I'm American, but has there ever been anybody in the world that ever, like in England or anywhere, that ever spoke like that? And I said, no, but it's a film about wizards, after all. And he said, I don't know. And Daniel, God bless him, said, I think it's kind of cool, actually. I think people do that in playgrounds. Chris went, all right, let's go with that.
Daniel Radcliffe.
And every take we did after that, for the next couple of films, couple of years, Chris would come up and go, fantastic, we have it, it's wonderful. So one more. Can you pull back on the accent like 80, 90%?
Just a little oomph.
No, we go 80, 90%.
80, 90%.
Yeah.
Pull back on the accent 80, 90%. That's funny.
But Phil, all good creative things come from terror.